Hi, this is Jevon Dangeli, founder of Jumi. In this video, I'll be demonstrating the simple Jumi sequence for people with physical impairments. Start by standing with your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, hips nice and soft throughout the entire sequence. Locate a point directly below you and between your feet. Then look up and identify a spot on the horizon or on the wall in front of you at eye level. Then turn quarter circle and identify a spot on the wall or horizon which will be to your right. Then turn another quarter circle and identify a spot on the wall or horizon which will be behind you. Then turn quarter circle again and identify a spot on the wall or horizon which will be to your left when you're facing forward again. Then as you return to your forward position, identify a spot on the ceiling above you or simply the sky above. Facing forward again, we're ready to begin. We'll begin by loosening the neck, rotating your head slowly and smoothly to your right in gentle circles that are within your comfort range. We continue with 7 repetitions and then pause and change direction. Steady, slow neck rotations to your left 7 times. And then the shoulders. Begin by rotating your shoulders forward in nice, smooth and steady rotations. 7 repetitions, rolling those shoulders forwards. Then backwards. Nice, slow and steady backward shoulder rotations. 7 times. Then hands on the hips, keeping the knees bent, we do hip rotations. Nice, slow but large circles rotating in one direction 7 times. And then pause and change direction, rotating your hips now in large, smooth circles 7 times. After that, put your hands on your knees and rotate your knees 7 times in a circular fashion, nice and easy within your comfort range. Then pause and 7 rotations in the other direction. Bring your feet to shoulder width apart, facing forward and knees slightly bent. Now sweep your hands up in front of you to shoulder height and float them down toward your navel with the thumbs resting gently upon the navel. From this starting position, you can allow your hands now to come together and up to eye level, where you connect your gaze between your fingertips and that point on the horizon beyond. Now open the hands and close them again, opening into your periphery, closing into your center, broadening your visual gaze as they open, narrowing your gaze as they return to the center, and then back down toward your navel. Now identify that spot between your feet and imagine scooping up energy from the earth below you and bringing that into the navel area. Scooping it up within your hands and arms, bringing it into the navel area. And a third final repetition, scooping it up nice and comfortable. Your knees should not extend further than beyond your toes. Rotate your left hands together, identify your left point, and now the hands open the aperture of your awareness vertically as you keep your gaze upon that point to your left, then rotate to your right and use the hands to extend your visual field vertically while you keep your gaze softly upon that point to your right. Return the hands now to the navel, nice and gentle. And then once again, you bring the hands up in front of the eyes, merging the fingers with the point in front of you. Now follow with your eyes the right hand as it goes up back to your center, then the left hand as it extends behind and back. And as your right hand goes up again, so too does the left hand press down. And as your left hand presses up, the right hand presses down. 3 repetitions to each side, following those fingertips with your eyes. Back to your center now, and the hands return to the navel. Find that point in front of you, keeping your gaze softly focused there. Now hands back up to between you and that point on the horizon. Follow the hands up to the point above you. Nice big soft circle to below you and back up in front. Down again. Nice big circle to above you and back in the center. At all times aiming to keep the fingertips within your visual field. And you're stretching your visual field as wide as possible through rotating those fingers along the periphery of your visual field, thereby opening the aperture of your awareness. From above you now, bring energy down toward the navel area, hands resting gently there. As you inhale and exhale, and now broaden your stance ever so slightly, hands once again in front of you, and you're going to follow the left hand around you as far as you can comfortably go. As your left knee bends, hands return to the center. Follow with your eyes the right fingers as they rotate behind you, and your right knee bends. To your left, nice soft knees, gentle smooth following of the fingertips with your visual gaze. 3 times to each side. There we go. Back to the navel. And bring your feet back up to shoulder width. Now imagine lifting your center of gravity upward and above you, stretching your arms into the point in the atmosphere or the ceiling above you. Imagine connecting with the source of aliveness in your life. Then bring that source of aliveness or energy back down through the body by brushing it from the shoulders down to your feet, and then connect all 10 fingers with the tips of your toes. Now crawl forwards with your hands, put your knees down gently, and crawl into a push-up position with your knees down. Lower your body to the ground, and then extend the hands slightly and press upwards with your forearms down. Look to the point to your left and then to the point to your right, back down, and then extend your hands forward and around you back to the hips and back forward, bringing your arms back down. And now push up onto your knees and press the knees down toward, your chest down toward the knees at this stage, pressing the chest down as much as you are comfortable. Then slide the hands back to the knees, toes tucked in, up onto your legs, and gently, slowly connect the 10 fingers to your 10 toe tips again, brushing up the energy along your body, up to your shoulders, beyond your head, back up into the atmosphere above you, connecting with the source of aliveness in your life. Then bring that energy down through your body once again, all the way down, connecting those 10 fingers with the 10 tips of your toes, and then crawl gently forward, knees down, sliding the hands into this push-up position. Lower your body, and then once again lifting up as much as you can comfortably achieve, then looking over to your left point and to your right point, back forward and lower your body down once again. Extend the arms in front of you and gently rotate them down to your hips and then back up to in front of you and return them to next to you so you can push up gently and press your chest down towards your knees, feeling that stretch in your chest and shoulders. Then bring the hands toward your knees so you can lift yourself up onto the feet, connect your fingers to toes again, feel that energy circuit, and then brush the energy up through your body. Once again, extending your hands above you toward the source of aliveness in your life. And bring that down once again, brushing it through the front of your body, down toward your toes, where you connect toes and fingers, creating an energy circuit throughout you. Last time now, extend yourself forward and put the knees down, lowering yourself slowly onto the forearms and bringing your chest down to the ground. Then once again, lifting up, keeping the hips down, looking to your left, slowly looking to your right, forward and down. Hands in front of you, rotate them to behind you and bring them forward again. And once again, pressing the chest down toward your knees, feeling the stretch, and then slowly bringing the hands back toward your knees so you can lift yourself up onto the toes, prop yourself up onto the feet. For the last time, connecting 10 fingers to 10 toes, creating an energy circuit around you, and then brush that energy up the full length of your body, up into the source of aliveness. And bring that energy then back down, straight into the navel area. Now, relax and feel the energy floating or flowing around your body. And notice the space that connects you to the ground, the space above you connecting you to your source of aliveness, the space between you and that point in front of you, the space between you and the point to your right, the space between you and the point behind you, and the space between you and the point to your left. Then go ahead and imagine that you can fill that space between you and all 6 points at the same time. Simply imagine your awareness floating into that space between you and all 6 points simultaneously. Then you allow your eyes to be open while maintaining awareness of filling the space between you and all 6 points. This is open awareness. Now, to bring this to a close, we're going to take the energy that we've cultivated and we're going to brush it around the body by sweeping your hands around to the back of your hips and then down the back of your legs. When you get to the ankles, bring them to the front of your feet. Sweep the hands up the hips, then back around to the back, where you bring the hands up your spine as much as possible, over your head, down the front to your starting position. Hands then sweep around to the back again, behind you to the heels, around to your toes, sweep up, then to your back as much as possible, up your back, over your head, down the front to your starting position. Third final time, hands sweeping down the back, around to the front, up to the hips, around to the back, and imagine sweeping that energy up your spine and then all the way back up to the source of aliveness for the final time now, connecting with that ultimate energy and inspiration in your life, and bringing that down and showering yourself with it by brushing it down around your body to bring your Jumi sequence to a close. Well done.